Hey everyone, DF here, welcome back to the channel, and yes, second video on the start this week, because yes, I did get the ship. On my regular account I only bought the basic Blitz pass, because I thought the other one with House Kennedy tracker camo, it was way too expensive for what it was, and the American Epic Commander there was a bit garbage, so yeah, I simply put the lowest amount of money possible into getting that thing, and yeah, it's been a very interesting ship so far. And I just had this gameplay because I decided that I wanted to share it with you, because this features a couple of trick plays, for me the most rewarding aspect of any destroyer gameplay, which is when actually you want to trick your opponents into a false sense of security, ambush them, use your concealment to appear out of nowhere, etc, etc. I've already made a video with this using the Yugomo in my complete destroyer's guide, and I'll put the link to that in the comment section. But look at what is going to happen here for a trick play. I'm just going to shoot torpedoes in the general direction of the enemy, and I'm also going to provoke them, because that Shiratsu is going to dodge them if he does not stop, and that Edinburgh is, I want him to turn, basically I want him to engage me. So I'm simply provoking them. You see that the Shiratsu does not take the bait, but the Edinburgh does. He turns on it. It gives me a nice broadside to fire at me, and it does take a couple of torpedoes in the process. Yeah, so that's a good example of a trick play where you are actively provoking an opponent, giving him an easy target because you want to bait him into changing position and getting into the path of your torpedoes. And so now I'm going to fire at North Carolina, who is accelerating away from me, but the torpedoes are actually pretty quick. There is a chance I might be able to get a couple of hits before he disappears behind that island. And in any case, it's no big deal if I miss, because they reload pretty fast as well. So honestly, yeah, you might as well just fire and try luck. And there you go, I do get a couple of hits in there. Yeah, because, you know, I mean, what's the risk, you know? They're always going to come back very easy. It's not a Japanese one with regards to that. And so now we're not really in a position. Oh, but there you go. The Shiratsuyu decides to try his luck on the other side of that island. And what I'm going to do here, I'm simply going to shoot torpedoes in its general direction. Not because I want to hit him, but because I want to kind of channel him, if you will. I want to make sure that his movements become predictable, because he kind of is forced into traveling in a certain direction now as soon as he spots my torpedoes. If he turns left or right, he's going to get hit by torpedoes, and that's probably not what he wants. So that's really what you want to do when you are chasing an enemy destroyer. You really want to, yeah, there you go, he still takes one anyway, and you want to make them an easier target. So you're not necessarily going to hit them with your torpedoes, but you really want to kind of force them into a predictable situation. And I'm going to activate my sonar, hoping that I can detect him, but it looks like he managed to use one of its smoke screens to run away. Yeah, so in any case, I don't have any other choice but to continue there and kill him, because as soon as I will leave that cap, he will come back, and there you go. He wasn't too far anyway. So there you go. Hopefully my cruiser is able to take him out now that he revealed his position, and it surely does, and that's a good thing for us. So now it's York and us versus that poor Black Edinburgh. Certainly he is going to go down, and you know, one of the great things about stored smokes, rapid reload, you can be pretty effective if you, even against, I would say, ships that you're not meant to really be engaging. And so yeah, that's pretty much what I really liked about the ship when I reviewed it, and why I bought it, simply because it's pretty much as an answer to every situation. You get a sonar, smoke, rapid reload, you get fast torpedoes, you reload relatively quickly. Yes, the torpedoes do not deal as much damage as any other destroyer, but they're actually pretty good, and they travel pretty fast. Flooding chance is also pretty high, so yeah, it's kind of the complete package, and I'm absolutely not worried about engaging that tier 8 cruiser, because hey, it's a 2 versus 1, I'm in my smoke screen at that range, he cannot do anything against me. Unfortunately, yeah, it is going quite well at the moment, but yeah, not really at AB. We're still winning this, but not for long, if I'm honest. because yeah, my CV, I'm not entirely sure what he's doing there. He's running away from a battleship that's entering his cap, and doing so it's kind of putting himself in a complicated position between the Kaga and an enemy battleship. So yeah, this is not going too good for us. And unfortunately that Lion there, it's full health. So yeah, we're still leading this, but it's not going to last very long, I'm afraid. And so, to be honest, I've kind of noted the position of the enemy Kaga, and this is the target I absolutely want to get rid of. And I'm going to do another trick play here. It's something that you've seen me do in a couple of other videos. I'm going to engage one ship and focus on another, because I do not want that Kaga to think for a second that I am targeting him. I want him to stay in its place and eat the torpedoes. I also want him pretty much not to go after my cruiser, who's actually flanking him and putting himself in a pretty decent position actually to engage it. So that Lion, for whatever reason, it doesn't seem to be... Yeah, there we go, the Kaga ate all the torpedoes, so it looks like the trick play kind of worked. But yeah, typically if you start engaging a target that you've just shot torpedoes at with your guns, that gives him a good 15 to 20 seconds to find another position. And this is not going to go very well for you. So typically you really want to kind of keep them in the dark about your intentions. And in that case, so unfortunately the CV is going after my York now because it's been spotted. So we're going to take care of the CV, no doubt about this, but yeah. Hopefully the York still has enough hit points to help me with the Lion and the other bad. Ouch. Yeah, it's not... yeah. I think the game is over now, but it's okay. It was an interesting one, and basically another example of what I have just shown you. You focus on the target, you send the torpedoes on the target, but you actually focus on another one to kind of keep them second guessing what you're actually aiming at. And so yeah, I'm just going to farm damage here, and I do not want that Kansas to think that I'm targeting him. I want it to eat the torpedoes that I've just thrown at him, while I'm actually engaging Daniel Cross-Quarter to remain safe until the end of the game. And we do score a couple of hits on that Kansas to finish the game. Unfortunately, we do lose this one. Yeah, the Stord is a great ship, but yeah, it cannot 1 versus 7 an entire team. And so yeah, that was the end of this video. A couple of other trick plays that I could not mention in my complete Destroyers guide. Make sure that you do check the Yugumo vid in the comment section. And yeah, if I get other similar gameplays, I'll make sure I post them so you can incorporate a couple of new techniques into your Destroyers gameplay. In the meantime, stay safe, take care. That was DFA signing out. Bye bye!